Fifth grade, Chapter 1, Lesson 2, Place Value of Whole Numbers. Unlock the problem. The diameter of the sun is 1,392,000 kilometers. To understand this distance, you need to understand the place value of each digit in 1,392,000. A place value chart contains periods. A period is a group of 3 digits separated by commas in a multi-digit number. The millions period is left of the thousands period. 1 million is 1,000 thousandths. It is written as 1 million. So 1 with 6 zeros followed behind it. So over here, they went ahead and wrote 1,392,000. They put that in the chart and it shows which periods it's in. Then they also wrote it in expanded form. So 1 times whatever was in there, 3 times the 100,000 spot. Okay. Then they went ahead and wrote it as if you were adding it. So you guys have all seen this before, right? Okay. You've all seen standard form, word form, and expanded form, right? The place value of the digit 1 in 1,392,000 is millions. The value of 1 in 1,392,000 is 1 times 1 million, which equals 1 million, of course. So they show us what standard form would look like, what word form would look like, and what expanded form would look like for that number. Try this. Use place value to read and write numbers. So standard form, 582,030. Word form, 582, what am I going to fill those blanks in with? Thousands.
This is awesome. I don't remember that.
Alright, then expanded form, they have 5 times 100,000. What would be our next number that we see? 8, right? And what place value is it in? 10,000. Then we see a 2, and they said that's in the 1,000th place. Then do we see anything in the hundreds? No, so they didn't have to write that. Do we see anything in the tens place? Yes. What do we see in the tens place? 3, so 3 times 10. And then do we see anything in the ones place? No. No, so we don't have to write anything for that. Now, could we write 0 times 1 or 0 times 100? Yes, but it's going to end up with 0 anyways, right? The average distance from Jupiter to the Sun is 489,600,000 miles. Write the number that shows this distance. So I'm going to write what?
483.
So 483, comma, what comes next? 600, comma, with 2 or 3 zeros then again, right? Now, does that hold all of the place values that we just said? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Place value patterns. Canada's land area is about 4 million square miles. Iceland has a land area of about 40,000 square miles. Compare the two areas. So example 1, use a place value chart. Write the numbers in the place value chart. So for the first one, we have to go into the millions, right? So do I have to use the 100 millions, the 10 millions, or the 1 million? Where am I going to start? The 1 millions, right? Okay, does that look correct? We put in our commas too, correct? To hold our place values. Then Iceland has a land area of about 40,000 square miles. So where are we going to start for there? In the 10,000s, right? Our comma, to hold our place values separate. Okay, so does that look right? Step 2, count the number of whole number place value positions. So how many boxes did we fill up for 4 million? 7. How many boxes did we fill up for 40,000? 5. So 7 minus 5 is 2. So 4 million has 2 more whole number places than 40,000. So 4 million is,
It's 2 times.
well, not 2 times. You would have technically 2 more zeros, right? So what if we said 2 zeros means how many more times?
200.
100, right? Because you have a 1 with 2 zeros behind it. So 4 million is 100 times as much as 40,000. So Canada's estimated land area is 100 times as much as the isolate's estimated land area. Because basically the scores cancel each other out and then you would have 2 extra zeros, right? So you can use place value patterns to rename a number. So use place value patterns. Rename 40,000 using other place values. So they said 4 10,000s, which would be 4 times 10,000. What would this be if we said 4? What's in the gray part here? 40. So you could say 40,000, and then you would put 40 times 1,000, right? Okay. What do they show us here? 400 is in gray. And then how many zeros do we see? 2. So that makes it hundreds, right? Mine kind of went outside the box. So remember that goes in the first box. And then I would once again write 400 times what? Times 100. We said 100. Share and show. Complete the place value chart to find the value of each digit. So once again, they gave us the chart just like they had in the very first page, right? And they already wrote, let's read this number together. They already wrote 7,333,820. So they wrote 7 times the million. Then the next number we see is 3, and then what would we put there? 100,000, right? Okay. Then they have 3 times 10,000 because we see 3 next, and it's in the 10,000 spot. Then what number do we see next? 3, and they already have the 1,000 for us because it's in the 1,000 spot. Then we see 8, and they already wrote 8 times 100 because it's in the 100 spot, right? Okay. And then we see 2. What would that be? 2 times what?
10.
2 times 10. Because it's in the 10 spot. And then we have a 0, of course, but we don't have anything there. So it would be 0 times 1 in the 1 spot. Okay? So then for this next part, basically we're going to do the multiplied part together and then show what it would be in the other way of expanded form. Alright? So basically if I took 7 times 1 million, what would I get? 7 million. So I'm going to write 7 million here. Then if I take 3 times 100,000, I'm going to have 300,000. And then they said 3 times 10,000 was 30,000. They said 3 times 1,000 was 3,000. 8 times 100 is
800.
And then they said 2 times 10 was 20. Now it says write the value of the underlined digit. So what I'm going to do, very first thing is I'm going to write 4, because that's what's underlined. Okay? So I'm going to write 4, and then they have a comma there. So I'm going to go ahead and put in that comma. Now, how many zeros would I put after there? I would replace all those numbers following with zeros. So how many zeros am I going to put after that comma? 3, right? So the value of number 2 is 4,000, because that's what they want to know about. So number 3, what's my underlined digit? 1. And then how many zeros am I going to put behind it? 2. Because there's 2 more place values after it. And basically our zeros are helping us hold our spot, right? Okay, what's the next number I see? 9. And then how many zeros am I going to put behind that? 4. So I'm going to go ahead and put 4 zeros in there. And then we know that we need to put a comma
In front of the third zero.
right, because we have our 1 spot, we have our 10 spot, and we have our 100 spot. Then we need to show that we moved into thousands, right? Okay. What's the next number I see? 3. Okay. And then how many zeros do I need after that? 8. Okay. Then I'm going to go back in and put in my comments. So there's my ones section. Here's my thousands section. And then there's my millions section. Okay. Write the number in the 2 other forms. So they want the 2 other forms that aren't shown. So number 6, what form do they already have shown? Expanded form. So this is expanded form already. So I want you to write an E and circle it. So what are the other 2 forms that we have to show it in? Standard and word, right? So I want you to write an S and circle it, and a W and circle it. Okay? So what are going to be my numbers? 8, and then we're in the thousands. Do I have anything in the 10,000s? No, so I put a 0. Do I have something in the thousands place? Yes. What would it be? 4. And then I put my comma, right? Then, do I have anything in my hundreds spot? No, so I put a 0. Do I have anything in my 10 spot? No, so I put a 0. And then do I have anything in my 1 spot? Yes. So I put a 6. Okay? Now, how am I going to write that in word form? What would I say? So 800. And I pretend like I can't see that other section, right? Until I get to the comma. And then I can continue saying it, right? So 800 4 thousands, comma, right? And then what's the rest? 6. Okay. So on number 7, they gave us what form? They gave us the word form, and we need to write the standard form and the expanded form. Okay? So on your homework assignment, you need to write that so that I know what else you're giving me. Okay? So how am I going to write that in standard form? So I have 7 million. So I'm going to write 7, comma, 20,000. Do I have anything in the 100,000 spot? No. I'm going to put a 0, then I'm going to write what? 20, comma, and then do I have anything in the 100 spot? No, so I put a 0, and then 32. Okay. So I write my parentheses, and then I'm going to write 7 times what? 1 million. Plus, do I have anything in the 100,000 spot? No, so I don't have to put anything for that, right? So then parentheses, what's my next number I see? I see 2, right? So 2 times, and what place value is that in? 10,000, right? Plus, parentheses, the next number I see is 3 times, and what place value is that in? 10, right? Plus, the next number I see is 2, and what place value is that in? 1. Okay, so in a little bit, you guys are going to do on your own with your partners, and then we will check it after that, okay?